Because honestly, when it does get to the international level, that can be a bit of a test, right?
Like, Ninja Boogie, don't do it. Don't run down the stairs. Oh no, it might just be our first blood as Ninja Boogie enters into a jungle, and all of a sudden Polaris have fire man. That's going to put Xavius in a compromised position, though. It was a lot of damage early on, and in fact, well, it's just plenty to get the kill. So mid one, along with Ninja Boogie, strike first in the bottom lane.
Other than the Grimstroke Inkswell, which is only level 1 at this point.
So you, in the draft, you were a little bit concerned when you saw the Night Stalker get picked up. Would you want to elaborate a little bit on that? As bottom lane, we see Ninja Boogie go down.
Looks like he might rotate back towards mid to continue to try and secure this.
Dude, mid one is getting beat down once again. Without Ninja Boogie bottom, he's gonna fall for his first time of the game, and they might honestly kill Ninja Boogie as well. They've got the level 3s between Xavius and Force, and they have the creep wave to tank the tower as well. The movement speed slow. Ninja Boogie just cannot escape away from the damage. An attempt to try and pass through the tree line, but Xavius providing the vision is a way to set up for their 4th kill of the game, and really been liking these high stacking heroes like the Coddle in the bottom lane, actually. Viper should get bursted down. Actually, the combo's not enough from mid one and Ninja Boogie, but one more swipe of the tree. They're able to cut away the life of Force, and now Xavius trying to rectify the previous death, but he too will not be able to hit back. So they have the combos back up. Toss is available. Brain Sap, it's only level 1, but they're still going to try and stand their ground and see if they can bring down the full use of the control, making sure that Ninja Boogie can get those right clicks stacking up, and it's going to, because this could be a lot of damage under the tower if they want to utilize the rune in that regards.
No points on the little shredder just yet, though, so it's going to be slightly slower, perhaps, as Arfu tries to keep this lane pushed.
I'm such a big fan of this. Such a big fan. Polaris utilizing the rune to perfection as they bring down Arfu. Raging Potato's going to look to TP over the silence. Not going to last a long enough duration as they still kill off the Storm Spirit. And Raging Potato, he's just got the damage to find the Snapfire, but it doesn't matter. Dark Ascension popped.
Now that window is completely shut.
It's not a good start. Bottom lane.
He still does, though.
The TP down. Force should be the sacrifices. There's nothing really Mavis can do. This is a bit of a stack for Mooney with the power runes. Lelouch gets the invis top, but down to the bottom side. Moon is a little bit hesitant of jumping Mavis, concerned about where the rest of Polaris are positioning, and Xavius can block off one of the avenues, and Lelouch, he'll block off the secondary stairs. So another kill. Oh, this Danog. Lelouch is 5-0. We've seen what he can do with the Ember.
That Echo Saber, he doesn't really have any kill potential.
They're setting up on mid one top. Xavius providing all the information they ever would desire to see that no one is standing behind mid one. So double TPs from Lelouch along with Force nets them 1 kill on the Rockman, and now the Bane will drop along with him.
That's not near a tower. You know, that's probably the last place that you want to be, especially when you don't have any of those escape mechanisms. We could see to catch out any kind of rotations before they happen. Although Natsumi
gonna look to enter the stairway. Moon and Arfu ready in position, but a nice cookie is gonna help the Medusa back to safety, but they're still locking on top. A double fiend scoop out from the backline as Ninja Boogie gets perfect use out of the ultimate. Lelouch looking to try and step into the fight, but he's lacking the damage to rectify the team fight around the tier 1 tower as SMG strike back along with more than always 3rd in net worth, even after the crazy start that the Embers had.
Yeah, but they would have seen him just TP towards this top side of the map, though, so I feel like Polaris really want to make a play right now.
And they do. Yeah. Just bring down Arfu.
Ascension available. They see the scan and just look at the different positioning.
Chains holds back 1. Raging Potato still with the Dark Ascension, flying through the tree line. Trying to target down Mavis. He has made it a little bit further back, so SMG gonna think twice about this skirmish. It's a decent amount forced out, and still Lelouch has been able to catch out Ninja Boogie before he can enter the river. Gonna turn now to Raging Potato, still with the Dark Ascension. Difficult to control. Got the vision on the hillside.
It's great for the Night Stalker as well, right? As long as you've got that vision available, just hold him away from your supports, allow them to do something in all of these engagements. This would be big.
Lelouch is caught out. He hasn't died just yet. A flawless game. No longer, as mid one finds a huge streak, 604 gold to his name.
That's what you need to do, right? You got the Shadow Blade, so... Well, are they? Are they?
And Moon is so close to his, but they are smoking on Polaris. They're gonna run past the Storm Spirit straight into the hands of Ragey Potato. Looks like it'll have to be the Grimstroke that falls first. And can they catch up to the Night Stalker? It looks like that's not the case. They've still got vision on Ninja Boogie. Wasn't successful at dewarding. Corey a little bit too late to provide him the higher ground vision, so it's another pick off on the Bane. He's got 8 deaths? Well, I know you were saying about those tactical feeds earlier on, but I'm sure at some stage, but that was sitting decently close. Of course, the Ag Shard is always going to help out. If they run into the Night Stalker, still pre-BKB on Ragey Potato. He's going to have to rely on his movement speed. But Lelouch, no, he's got a Remnant along with a haste, so he's flying across in the chase.
Yeah, that time around, not getting a little bit tricky. 30 seconds remaining. Lelouch should be the one. They don't have any detection yet. So
the rest of the team starting to connect to the Ember. A dash after the start. Lelouch has got the BKB, but look at the control. He's falling ever so low, and Lelouch so binded together now, so he can't escape. The BKB just out. Still a zip away. Moon is able to catch him. So a 1-for-1 to start for the rest of SMG. Can they fight into the Medusa? A beautiful boundless strike holding back the side of Radius. Natsumi has repositioned the safety of his own tower, and they will edge out a slight victory in that skirmish. It's got full mana. BKB up in 8 seconds. Doesn't need an inventory slot. Xavius is giving them so much information. As said, they want to bring the fight to SMG around their own triangle. Ninja Boogie's going to go down to start. See how difficult it is for them to take these fights. Oh, yep. I feel like when you have this many deaths, you have to put in an all chat now.
He's freed up the item slot. How good is your ESP, Moon? Are you going to be able to sense it? Not quite.
Next objective for them.
Extrasensory perception includes claimed reception of information not gained through physical senses.
Don't care, they're on the Monkey King. Easy kill from Lelouch. He's actually going to remnant into the fight. An early use of the BKB with Snapfire's positioning. Gonna be okay to reposition back to his Moon holding this to perfection is now mid one waiting on the higher ground. Silver's edges out, but the damage once again lacking. Moon has to pop a defensive BKB, but mid one he still doesn't have his own BKB as he steps too far over the boundary. Oh, Polaris continuing to edge out victory. That's the first stun. Instantly, Ragey Potato's going to look to TP to offer some assistance. Along with Ninja. Oh, they want to fight. An early Dark Ascension, but the follow-up still lacking. Polaris, look at the double back, controlling the higher gun with the Wukong's command. So the rest of SMG, they can't enter this area of the map. They're going to have to try and stall out, wait for the command to expire. That's when Moon comes into play. Zipping towards the backline. He's now going to go for Mavis next.
Oh, the haste rune. But the Harpy
get out of there.
vision.
Atos prevents that. He's got a little bit of mana. It's a long stun. The route to fall up afterwards from the chains and Moon. He still drops as well.
Middle tower is under attack.
Xavier's gonna run to Ninja Boogie too. This Monkey King heroes. Oh my god. This position, when you play it as a support, exactly like this, and then you have your other support go Helmdom and get the Harpy. How do you take fights? Like, yeah, you drafted a Night Stalker to try and counter out their vision with a little bit of your own, because you know how important.
Is going to expire though as they're walking underneath this ward. So yeah, all the pings start to come out. Polaris look to rally around their own high ground. And here we go. Ragey Potato goes in first again.
Have them all disconnect together. This is very awkward from Polaris. This is the ideal start for SMG. They get rid of the Snapfire now with the Fiend's Grip out. But Lelouch has an opportunity to get the BKB. Now all of a sudden, the skirmish turns on its head. As Polaris once again coming out on top. Mid-one standing his ground, but a BKB really does nothing to the Scar. He doesn't even get it off. Turned to stone, now forced to use at the last second. Once again turned to stone, and mid-one, he doesn't get a right click off. Not a singular right click as mid-one gets obliterated by the help of the Medusa and the Ember.
Bro, mid-one role-playing tiny. You're already stoned, my man. You don't need to run into the Medusa ult twice.
That was ideal. Okay, Xavius. Who's gonna go for this? The BKB should be able to easily get the kill and get out. Maybe once the Harpy as well, considering how broken it is. The map he goes, and now it's mid one and Ninja Boogie hunting for some free kills. relatively grouped up. Moon along zip, Incinnatos, forcing out the BKB. Moon would love the kill and then to look to escape, but he's got to be cautious of his mana.
Oh, no.
Moon, no! Caught out, the last second chance from the Lucian. SMG, they're doing whatever they can, pulling hairs out constantly to try and find an angle back in, but Polaris, they always had this buddy-buddy system, it feels like.
And Moon has, I haven't even noticed, he was already up to level 21, which means that his death time is enormous. It was a full 80 seconds. Oh no, Ninja Boogie, not death number 13.
Ooh. Sorry, he said tactical feed before he died. Mid one?
True.
Alright. They have the Dark Portrait of the Medusa. Let's see how much value they can really get out of it. Deuce is falling exceptionally low. Now with the Fiends group controlling her in the middle of the fight. Finally, Midway is able to have a little bit of impact to bring down the position one. With the BKB still on cooldown, Polaris trying to find an angle in past the T3 tower, but Mid one, with the help of the Dark Portrait, just beating onto Polaris, and there we go. Afu finds a triple. That is your angle back into the game.
And with that, they also get the Aghanim Shard on the Night Stalker. They're going to be the big ones, so protecting your own backlines. But I have to wonder if it's going to be a consideration for Xavius to go into a basher at some point.
Walking onto the Ember Spirit, Raging Potato needs to get nearby for the fall of control, but that's where the Fiends group can come into play. A big streak once again taken away, and it looks like SMG. They're happy with that. They double back potentially, though. They still got Dark Ascension. Scouting Polaris. Potato, waiting, there we go. On to Mavis, behind the T2 towers. Polaris, they're not set up to protect the Snapfire, so they're going to use this time to kill off the Dark Portrait. So now without a lot of the damage coming through from the Scepter on the Grimstroke, it might be difficult. Double buyback even on Lelouch. Okay, this is huge. They've got to get something. But a BKB along with the TP still on cooldown for Mid one. So he will be caught out. At least you get something out of the double buyback, but it is, yeah, Mid one beating top. T3's falling really fast. They need to stop TPs. That's the name of the game now for SMG. Natsumi, his TP's cancelled, along with the rest of Polaris. They're actually going to stop all of them to stick around. They want kills instead of defending the barracks. As Raging Potato drops. Can they get any more? All right, Xavius was able to TP back. Should be a full set from Mid one. Meanwhile, inside though, Ember Spirit's going to be caught out. Moon. Nice start. That's going to be the dieback from Lelouch. I'm on the deck. Natsumi. Still difficult to go through with the ages.
But I mean, you've wrapped.
Mid one's going to go back in top as well. Oh, Xavier's not like this. Not like this. They still have their TPs on cooldown as well. Mid one, no, he's beating the effigy. Oh, the mission dodge. One more tree.
Oh.
Okay. Oh, what is going on? What is this game? This could be scary. You just got Ags on Storm, so the Vortex into the AoE silence. Does indeed, but unfortunately, it doesn't have two heroes that can play next to him. Ember and Monkey King both down, so he's going to join his fellow brethren in the grave as SMG.
Scenario that SMG wants. They want the back line.
Reward. Instant Dark Ascension is going to push Polaris back. Here's to start. Double Vortex. Where's the fault? Mid one Raging Potato playing patiently. They want to cave away the life of Xavius. But a great use of the leap away. Now towards the middle. Mid one trying to enter the fight, but he hasn't found the best avenue just yet. Afu's going to be the first one to be brought down. The Fiend's grip instantly cancelled as well as Mid one still targeting Force. But the Wukongs lay it down. It looks like SMG. They rank directly into the trap as Natsumi just shredding down one by one. There's no casualties. Force. They are playing behind Polaris, Raging Potato and Moon. Oh, Xavius runs into him. Oh, not the monkey for vision again. Moon's gonna look to try and cancel out the Mortimer Kisses. It will cost the life of the Night Stalker. Now with the Atos, forcing Moon to BKB. He's wanting to finish his food before he escapes, but unable to do so. So Night Stalker, the casualty, and you do not comes outside the base, but Radiant with this ward sees the positioning. Give it a stop. Early use of the Dark Ascension. Raging Potato is going to give them all the information they could ever so desire, but down towards the backline, Lelouch cancels out of the life of the Grimstroke. He's targeting the Bane as well. The Aghanims has a non-factor through this team fight as the rest of SMG have to get out of safety, covering for round, but Polaris, They're already starting to knock on your high ground. Keep in mind, this is last set of barracks before Megas. With the jump, Atos is already controlling. Was able to get out of that thanks to the swell.
Still, where's the follow-up? I mean, your Rax is going down.
He's going to come further back inside the base. Midone dealing a lot of damage to the first five underneath the T4 towers.
All right.
It's now difficult for Polaris to follow up, but they got rid of the Grim Show. All eyes on Ninja Boogie now with the Fiend's Grip. Is able to get it off. Still has a long duration with the BKB, slightly protected with the mana, slowly falling. Look at Midone's damage. That's enough. They bring down the Medusa, but Polaris, the call to claim all of the objectives. Barracks are gone. Mega creeps on the agenda. But SMG, can they strike back? Can they find an angle in? The Vortex into the cleave damage. Lelouch drops along with Mavis as well. Whoa, they hold, but it is at a cost.
Got that DD now. Moon picks it up.
There's no chance. Can SMG do this? A mega creep comeback? Tier 4's down. They're sorting the Medusa buyback onto the backline. Snap fight. An instant bound the strike, but Moon's got an opportunity. Now with a triple Vortex, Midone's going to try and find an angle to the team fight, but he's TPing out. Midone's TPing away. They don't want to fight it. The Medusa looking to evacuate as best as possible. The retreat has been called.
I mean, Raging Potato and Moon aren't there. The supports are, but only offer him so much.
They're stalking him. Midone, you cannot force the early BKB, but they've also found Ninja Boogie. That's the key component. You need the Fiend's Grip for the fight, and they will not have it. Midone, does he want to stand his ground? Lelouch found him once again. He's still holding on to the BKB. Ninja Boogie's going to look to buy back a long zip in from Moon. They're on top of the Medusa. Look at the damage. Midone slowly bringing down that Sumi. Brought back prior, and it's a dieback. But at what cost? It could be too grave as the cleave once again stacking up. Midone will end up falling. Lelouch picks up the rapier. They're going to look to buy back. Midone as well rejoining by the fight at the secret shop. Lelouch just might turn this all around. Keep in mind, he's got the slider fish charge.
Just got complete vision around the right-hand side of this, so
one starting it. Davis is going to see him. Keep in mind, Midone just brought back. An early use of the Wukong, controlling the area. Lelouch jump to the backline once again. The supports are in trouble. Grimshow's able to get the Dark Portrait out, but now it's onto Ninja Boogie next as well, and Midone's gone! Another rapier dropped! And it looks like this game one firmly in control of Polaris, as this would be a miracle. Afu's gonna get scouted. We go into the the chains to prevent the zip in. 1 on 5. Moon against the world. Throne's already blown up, and Polaris. Wow, rapiers back and forth.
Or yeah, you're going to be a lot more capable of doing that sort of stuff, as Raging Potato is getting gone on again. Maybe a little early on the burrow when you've got this tag team available.
Oh, who's just off? Fu, hang on. They've got the level 2 now, and Raging Potato's going to run the opposite direction and more than likely end up feeding his own life away as well. Or a boogie, but an off-time spear means that they will not be able to get the kill.
Upside, going for an aggressive burrow strike here. Raging Potato has to be careful.
Now Afu's going to be careful as well. Looks like a second kill for Polaris. As this top lane can...
Which doesn't even need him to TP mid as well after he went for the old suicide into the tower.
Top lane, Gyrocopter. Beautiful read from SMG. They know that Mavis just denied to the tower, so Natsumi won't have the toss to play with him. There's no way he survives from this, and he runs straight back into the Sand King. And it will be Raging Potato that gets the kill as well. So
damage. Try and deny up his own ward here. Saying, no, nothing for you.
This is gonna do it. Oh, he did it. Still no level in the ultimate, but Moon will not need that as he has. Are you surprised that Mars is lower net worth than Raging Potato, who looks like he's about to die, surrounded by 3 heroes on Polaris? I guess that's going to help out Force's net worth. At least it's not too bad with...
For this to come out, again, the Tusk is still going to be a factor, and to his credit, Mavis has been very good with the use of the Ice Shards, but you need to make sure
Lelouch still
running.
An early rotation with the left track, but great position from Ninja Boogie. Force is just in range, so drops the arena over the tree line. That is huge. So you need to hit these along with Mid-1 and the Lena at a very good timing. Otherwise,
look at this. They could go for a relocate play onto Mid-1. Yep.
Gonna do just that. Mavis scouting out with the invisibility rune. They're trying to TP to the T2 tower, but I don't think mid one will stay alive much longer. A Soulbind to hold it back. Really nice combination for from the blink reveal. Raging Potato steps into the fight, and that's a big one to reveal it. Taking away the life, setting up for a 2-for-2. Ninja Boogie claims the kill onto Tusk, but it looks like Natsumi should have the follow-up damage once he's able to get close enough with the Rocket Barrage and won't even need it. So, really good reaction so from S.
Baiting him out a little bit and having that strong counter initiation.
I was going to TP in. That's an aggressive jump behind the tower. Great reactions from Moon with the BKB, but there will be no follow-up. Epi almost claiming the life of Mavis, but your first BKB usage, and who, again, gotta ask the question, who is enjoying the status quo of this game a little bit more? Is hold that Raging Potato, a jump into the river, and this time he will have a hero.
With this Mars, Tusk, Leshrac combination, and then it's still the relocate, right? Because that's the luxury that you have with playing with this IO. You can still reveal on the map, so a lot of these rotations
great arena. Finds both SMG heroes playing super aggressively across the map, and that's an instant 2-for-1.
Amulet. He will.
Where is it?
Okay. He's got it picked up now.
Moving top, again they're under a ward. They got a further ward back towards the lane, so Force is able to put the Sand King away from the tower. A great use of the Nightmare from Ninja Boogie, but still Raging Potato will be cut off as Lelouch blocking out the escape avenue, along with the shards for good measure to block Ninja Boogie in between the shards and the tree line. A 2-for-0.
It does feel like this is the sort of play that I was expecting SMG to be making when they hit a lot of their early timings. I mean, they've got the BKB on the Razor, and he's got an additional 1,200 gold on top of that. He'll be fine. He's got BKB.
Yeah, but they have Walrus Punch as well, so it can't BKB TPR. He's just got a Sanders Grenade, man fight, kill the Tusk, and then go for it. Oh, Moon, that's a crazy play. Ooh, what a read, but not close enough as now top we go. Forces land at the arena, but the rest of Polaris, we saw them make the skirmish down bottom, so they do not have the numbers. Xavius doesn't bring a +1 on the return to the relocate. He's gonna tether to the creeps, and they will not find him.
Doesn't have the TP either, although it is mid one. It is a Razor, so he's going to look to go into these trees. Plasma, yeah.
There we go. Another kill for mid one. He's going to love that. Needs to finish his food before he starts moving on to bigger and better things. Oh. I don't know, man. This is a high risk, high reward play. Who's going to charge in the middle with the BKB? Force a follow-up as well. But Radiant, they're sticking towards the backline. They're onto Natsumi. Lacuna Blade cuts away the life, and there's that high risk and high reward. But SMG, oh, what a call for them to take the fight. 4 down, soon to be a wipe. And now they can go in the pit. They were just baiting. They knew they had the BKBs. They wanted to fight. They wanted Polaris to come towards the area. And now they get the cherry on top.
But that fight is completely...
right? Is he already that close?
Yes, he does. I'm pretty sure he does.
My. And now he's going to get a free kill onto the Tusk as well, so a little bit more gold for Moon.
You have to test it.
Well, we saw Polaris go higher ground a little bit early in game 1, but they're going to jump before they get set up. Raging Potato! What an initiation! A bow onto 2. And there you go, Polaris. They can't get set up.
Dire structures are fortified.
I didn't see it, sorry.
Okay. Well, let's pretend like he did. Hold play from Ninja Boogie. Raging Potato's in.
Amazing.
Davies still got the tether. Early BKB loose usage from Lesh. But he's going to try and charge in the middle. Without Raging Potato now, a lot of their initiations not a potential to turn this around. As Lelouch finds a double, they're going to run to Moon on the high ground as well. And he's going to get caught out before he can escape. Triple for Lelouch. I haven't seen the Harpy. Force finds Raging Potato again. BKB looking to turn it around. Now they get the Soul Bind, but Ninja Boogie's not in a position to utilize the ultimate. So they still don't have to lean it for all their damage. Mid one's trying to try and soak away Natsumi.
Great reload.
But a great timing of the relocate puts him out of harm's way. Mid one still able to smoked. They'd like a bigger fish to fry than the Tusk. Oh, they got a DP as well. Alright, they're going to look to jump the Tusk. An early BKB from Lelouch means that he can get back to the safety of his tier 2 tower.
They could just pop willy-nilly. Maybe the Razor can because he's got the refresher.
He's going to be in the path of Polaris, and they are super split. They are mega split. Let's see how his reactions are. An early BKB. Raging Potato once again. The FPM, but Moon, he blinked away. So the follow-up not going to be there. They take away the life of Force. Now Arfu jumps in onto the high cover. The double Fiend skip. There's no escape. It's Polaris getting shredded inside their own territory. And Xavius, he'll go back to his own death as well as SMG, losing no one. Do you see Dire pushing out of the map? Rage Potato, they're all grouped up. Not again. A double burrow strike. And now mid one has the fall. They're in shambles on Polaris. They don't have the gyro to take the skirmish. And that'll result in multiple heroes falling into the grave. Lelouch? Whoa, 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 Lelouch! Oh no. You can't blink in without BKB and Tenog. You're shaking your booties a little bit, your prediction. Oh, you're
very happy with how that top lane's turned out so far. No deaths. Benefit of going the boots to start up with is tapping bot lane. This one's kind of low.
Mid one's very low, in fact. Gonna be Force that finds our first blood, and still got a little bit of time with the Scorcher to work with against Ninja Boogie. So it also brings the Bane down to a pretty low health pool as top lane Natsumi. A deep dive under the tier 1 tower, but Raging Potato should turn this around. Immense amount of sticky napalm stacks onto Natsumi along with Mavis, but he's splitting his attention away from the two heroes. They're doing an exceptional job to kite the Batrider. One more right click, and he just... And Natsumi wins out in the trade with the double kill.
Really surprised. The bot lane, it could come to expect it a little bit. You know, you're at TB, you're against a lot of magic damage coming through.
Ninja Boogie, oh no.
1,100 gold away from it, and for me, I think he's just going to look to follow around this DP as much as possible. Oh, sorry, the Doom as much as possible.
On lane, looks like Xavier's just going to go down. Mid one will even pop the Metamorphoses. Launcher, they will not get any with Raging Potato up top. Or bottom lane, it's going to be Arfu, that's in a bit of trouble. Force thinking about the Doom, and he will use it afterwards. So, first ultimate of the game out from Force, and it's going to be able to convert them a kill onto the Elder Titan, but this means that they don't have the ultimate now to defend top, as Moon, he's used his second exorcism. It's Lelouch, dipping on fall. Tower's already been brought down. Moon, can he play off the back of the Screwed Siphon charges? He's been able to do an exceptional job to survive afterwards. Now with the haze, playing through the eastern side. He's now got some reinforcements as well, so Lelouch gonna try and target down the Bane. A much easy kill, but he won't even get that! Lasso at the last second, and not enough mana to zip.
And into the Doom, so see what Force opts to do if he does try and TP away, but he's waited quite some time to be able to make that decision.
It's too late. Oh, heal.
What, the heal?
I should have Crypt Swarm up in a couple of seconds, and also Ninja Boogie waiting in case they needed items, or can they combat this early stage? So that thought, Lelouch, a long dive. They haven't run into Arfu just yet. Sharpshooter's going to give them some vision. And now the TPs are starting to rain on down. Still Arfu's not dead just yet, but look at Moon charging to the middle. They'll get rid of Force before he can utilize the ultimate to relocate out the last second with a silence. Moon on point once again from the Death Prophet, preventing that attempt from getting the IO out. At least the Storm has a TP potential, but off to the side, a Fiend's Crypt, Ninja Boogie has run straight into Natsumi as he was trying to connect through the team fight down bottom. As Paris once again are going to butt their heads on the bottom tier 1 tower. So should be Raging Potato brought down, and Rest of Radiant are not going to consider joining him down bottom to potentially die. So that's big for Polaris. Not only do you get a kill in a position 3, but now you open up the map a little bit. Maybe a little bit more camps, an extra wave.
Lift for the next 40 seconds, so they can even just immediately pop.
Look at this Ninja Boogie. Great Observer Ward. Runs into the Storm Spitter along with the Eye. They need a way to cancel the relocate. Rage Potato a couple of seconds away. Oh, just shy of being able to break the relocate. Very close, but you brought a lot of heroes down bottom, so you get the kill on the IO, but it is stalling out this Aegis now.
Yeah, this might be the... Even just a 30-second window means so much to Polaris, right? It's enabled Natsumi to get away. They missed the catapult. They've got the break it with the IO.
Instantly smoking as well to connect to top.
Of course.
Aegis. Meta on cooldown still for mid one. See Raging Potato. A jump from Lelouch. Orc it out. They'd love to burst the Batrider. I'm going to help the sharpshooter from oh my, mid one. As Sunder used defensively to try and allow Raging Potato to get the ultimate off, but it will not matter. It's off to the right side. Mid one is able to bring down the iron. Now they're aiming over to Xavius as well. Still, mid one's going to be cautious though. He's in no man's land. Age is going to be claimed. A buyback from the Eye. They want to stick around Polaris. They've got a big window to try and kill him off the second time. An instant cancel force is on point. Eyeing up the Bane, getting rid of the Fiend's Grip, and now the chain control, giving mid one no opportunity to stand his ground and turn it with the damage. But it's stalling. And that is the main thing. You are continuing to stall the game and potentially finding another pickoff along with this. Ninja Boogie's gonna die. I mean, we saw game one Ninja Boogie.
Him on the sidelines. Don't have Doom.
Inching closer and closer to Polaris' half. And they will end up finding him with ease. And that's gonna reveal the position of the ward. But again, I have to keep harping, man. You're stalling this game out. And now they're gonna smoke. You've got a window.
For quite some time.
Oh, it's so bad. Very nice from Ninja Boogie. And that is where you say, lads, that is a tactical death, and we are 100% fine with that. Natsumi's a bit split.
Yeah.
Raging Potato might be able to fly over the tree line and get the lasso before you can react, and he does just that. Everything committed, a lot of hate. Wait, whoa, they relocated in. Mavis straight to his death, and Moon is charging on for more.
To people, which can be the difference. You know, when you've got something like the Batrider who doesn't have the BKB just yet, riding that... Just not going to do too much if you end up dying first. But the...
Take this skirmish then.
Dire's middle tower is under
Long wrap around.
Oh, they're going to find mid one first.
There's the target. That's the ideal one. The Manta dodge, not enough. The Doom's going to be able to fly on out. He popped the meta, but it will do nothing. It's Polaris surround the Terror Blade, but now it's on Moon to turn the team fight into SMG's favor. They're going to relocate to the backline, straight into the grasping hands of the Fiend's Grip and the lasso. Natsumi playing off the back of the double BKB, and it's still starting to soak them dry as it looks like Moon. He will not be able to turn this team fight back into SMG's favor, or will he force? There's no more follow-up. They've got the Nightmare as well. A long duration silence. Moon's trying to target down the Storm Spirit. He doesn't get the zip away. As Moon, oh my, you give him his staple
of the lasso onto himself.
Lucius playing with fire there. Have this observer ward outside the base, which I don't think they'll look to use it. Raging Potato, he bounces straight over the high ground. They've grabbed back Natsumi in mid one. Woo! That's so much damage with the DD, and a relocate is a bit too late.
The BKB potentially coming out to him now.
Force, this is all you. A jump in, instantly use of the ultimate. They're going to bring down mid one, but he's got an Aegis. You just use your Doom on the Aegis. Carrier some Moon. He's licking his lips. 3 kills past the throne. As now they've got plenty of damage to go through. The barracks positioning though with Xavius, so but at least get rid of the Nightmare. But Raging Potatoes hunting once again. They've spotted out Lelouch in Natsumi's position. Whoa!
Hello?
A double echo. And now they find Lelouch. Maybe it's trying to charge up the relocate, but to no avail. As Lelouch gets down with ease, and now they've also caught Natsumi on the outskirts is Ninja Boogie, and I tell you what, there's a reason why they first pick his Bane. He's been on point so far. They get the return kill on the IO as well, and the riding might be on the wall.
There's the exorcism. This should be done and dusted, although...
Oh, force early BKB. What a Manta dodge from mid one. Survives the war stomp, and now Lelouch, that's a dieback. They've controlled force in the backline, and SMG. I mean, this is a huge series. Polaris, they started off Division 1 incredibly dominant. Now they lose their 2 prior series, and SMG proving